UFC workout day as we continue. We talked to Frank Edgar, one of the guys on this UFC 98 card. How you doing?
Doing well. Yourself?
I'm good. Got a little jersey in the house.
Of course.
There you go. Hey, you know what? Before we even talk about your fight, I wanted to get your take on Hughes and Serra from this standpoint. The kind of clash of cultures. You know what I'm saying? The whole Midwest thing against the East Coast thing.
Absolutely.
You kind of get it?
Absolutely. I mean, we're a little more fast-paced out our way, and they're a little more slow. It's not one. I don't think anyone's better. It's just different, you know.
So, do you understand why maybe there are people around the country who get a little angry at Serra and his style and the fact that he's pretty upfront?
I mean, I don't, because I can understand it, you know what I mean? But I guess I could see how someone who's maybe not, you know, used to that East Coast flavor, or the East Coast style, how they could maybe take it offensively. But I think Matt's just himself, you know, and he is what he is.
Have you heard him say anything or do anything on the TV show where you're like, whoa, maybe that was a little over the line?
Nah, you know, I don't. I think, you know, he really feels that he's disrespected, and he's going to stand by it. You know, I don't think he really went over the line. You know, maybe Matt Hughes didn't go over the line, but for some reason they don't like each other, and it just is what it is.
Do you have a side in that whole thing?
Well, you know, I'm friends with Matt Serra, so, you know, I'm obviously sticking by him. You know, I'm sticking with the East Coast guy.
All right. Now, I posted a video a little while ago. This is a pretty famous video called Guido Beach. It's actually, I think it's down at Point Pleasant. And just to give people a flavor of kind of what goes on. Now, that's like over the top.
Yeah.
But you understand what I'm talking about, right?
Absolutely, man.
All right.
Seaside Tony's, you know, I know all about him.
Explain that. Explain the roots. And because you're from the shore, just like I am, and we have our share, I'll use the term, we have our share of jerk-offs, probably myself included, from down at the shore. But I'm telling you, it's like an invasion of idiots from northern Jersey and Long Island and Staten Island that make up Guido Beach.
Yeah, I mean, they're from all over, you know, and I always say, you know, we call them Bennies, you know, where I'm from, but, I came down, my parents are from up north, I lived up north for a little bit until I was young, so, I mean, I was kind of a Benny, too, so I'm not going to rag on them too much, but, you know, I definitely see it a lot.
All right, because that video is classic because it actually ends at 6 minutes of just morons and muscleheads and like just no aim in life, just to try to get laid and look tan and buff. But at the end, they get a couple of chicks, and one of the chicks is talking trash, and of course she brawls right on the boardwalk.
That's classic. That's classic. I got to see that.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. Now, because you're not really in a hub of MMA, New Jersey's starting to grow. There's some gyms out there. It's not like here in Vegas. I mean, there's 15 gyms here now, and it's small. You have to do a lot of traveling in Jersey to kind of go to all your different spots, right?
Yeah, I travel a lot. You know, I travel to Ricardo's in Hamilton. I go up to AMA to train with the Millers. You know, it's all the way up in Whippany. You know, I'm a coach at Rutgers University, so I travel up there. My boxing coach is in Millstone. I'm just all over the place. You know, but I think that's just Jersey life in general. I think people that work in Jersey travel all over the place too. Mm-hmm. You know, it just is. You know, it's just the nature of the beast out there.
Yeah, and it's fun driving there, isn't it?
Dude, I lose weight driving.
I was going to say, this guy can't blow up because literally there's no way you're getting beyond like 162 with the stress every day in the friggin' car.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, my horn, I'm surprised it still works.
Well, you know what? I get that out here where people are like, well, you beep the horn all the time. I'm like, yeah, okay.
You have to. You have to. If you don't beep the horn by us, you're not getting anywhere.
It's survival of the fittest. I'll tell you a story. My father commuted for like 35 years. He actually carried a wrench under the seat because he was just ready to go at any time.
Yeah, I guess that's you need that. You have to have that little.
Well, you don't.
Well, no, you know, but.
This guy's choking people out on the
sometimes you wish you needed just to throw at someone's car. You know? You don't even have to get out of the car or not. You know.
All right. We were talking to Sean Sherk about style of fight, so I'm interested to see what do you think is going to happen from his standpoint, because he's a guy who's gotten a lot better in terms of the stand-up. He was a wrestler only. I think you were brought up more as a mixed martial artist after you wrestled, so how do you think he's going to approach the fight? Yeah,
I mean, I think he's evolved tremendously in the later part of his career, you know, and I think he has the ability to strike and he has the ability for takedowns. It's you know, it's hard to say what he's going to really go for. You know, I'm sure if the takedown's there, he's going to attempt it, you know, but you know, he has the ability to strike as well, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
He's speaking with a lot of respect, especially on your wrestling game. I don't know if he's kind of playing possum, you know, that he doesn't want to really grapple with you and wrestle with you, or you know, maybe he is planning on striking the whole time.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, you can't really get caught up in what he says and what I say, yeah, and try to figure out what's going to happen. You just gotta, you know, you train for technique. You know, you don't train for a person. So if the technique that he shows me, I gotta adjust to it and you know, and show my technique. In other words, so that's all I gotta do when I'm out there.
So how big is this fight for you? Because you know, you got the win over Franca. Gray Maynard kind of gave you the business there, and I thought outsized you a little bit. He looked strong. This is a nice opportunity to get in there with Sherk, who, you know, maybe on the verge again of getting in the title picture.
Yeah, this is huge. I mean, he's the former lightweight champ. You know, he's trying to get back to the title holder, and I'm trying to stop him. You know, and I believe a win over him will definitely lead me in that direction.
All right. So what happens in the main event? Let's move on to a little prediction. What do you think will happen with Machida, who is kind of a mysterious guy, big favorite here in Vegas? He's actually like a 2-1 favorite over the champ Rashad Evans.
Yeah, I can't call it. You know, I really can't. I think they're both very technical, strategic type fighters, and I'm looking forward, man. I'm a fan of it too. You know, so I'm looking forward to that fight big time.
All right. There you go, Frank Edgar. Good luck in the fight.
Thanks a lot.